How's it going, everyone? It's me, it's Count, here with a brand new Pokemon Go video. So recently we got all of the Safari Zones announced for 2020. And yeah, unfortunately there was one city that I really thought would get a Safari Zone this year, and it looks like it was completely snubbed out. And of course I'm talking about Sydney, Australia. The Australian community has been asking for a Safari Zone for a long time, and I do agree with them. They should get a Safari Zone. I mean, when it comes to communities, Australia is definitely one of those communities that are extremely passionate about Pokemon Go, and I really feel like Niantic should reward that passion with a Safari Zone. But yeah, that's what I'm going to be talking about in this video. Let's get right into it. How's it going, everyone? It's me, it's Count, here with a brand new Pokemon Go video. Yes, I want to talk about the Safari Zones for this summer, and of course the tickets for the St. Louis Safari Zone are going on sale today, and I'm hoping I pick up tickets for this particular Safari Zone because I really want to go to a Safari Zone. I think it's about time that I go to a Safari Zone, but every time they've had Safari Zones, they've always been in cities that are completely out of reach. Like, I'm not going to travel to Greece or Dortmund or any of those places for a Safari Zone event. I'm sorry, I just don't feel like the cost justifies the means. But when it comes to Safari Zone cities, I do love the fact that they diversify these locations and these destinations so that different communities get represented and they get rewarded for their passion when it comes to Pokemon Go. But real quick, before we dive into this, if it's your first time here to my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button as well as that little bell so you stay up to date whenever I upload videos. And I want to give a quick shout out to my patrons on Patreon. You make this channel possible. If you want to support this channel, do consider going to the link in the description below and becoming a patron on my Patreon. I left a lot of nice little perks, and even $1 a month helps, so definitely go and take a look. But yeah, with that all out of the way, let's talk about Sydney, Australia. I really feel like Sydney, Australia should have been considered as a Safari Zone destination for this year. I think it's about time. I mean, Australia has been one of the most passionate communities when it comes to Pokemon Go. A lot of people from Australia love to come out to the United States or in different locations to go to these live events, and I feel like for once I would love to have Niantic throw an event in Sydney, Australia so that people could travel out to them. But in any case, yeah, St. Louis is a phenomenal choice. I love that city and I can't wait for that Safari Zone, as well as the other cities. Philadelphia is also a really cool city, and yeah, I'm really excited for all the Safari Zones this year. But there is a huge subset of the community that's a little bit upset about this announcement, mainly because it just feels like something that would have made sense for this year. And of course I'm talking about all the people who live in Australia. Now, I totally get it. There is a wildfire going on in Australia, and maybe travel to Australia is a little bit unsafe. But from a lot of what I'm hearing, I feel like and of course, I really suggest everyone pick a charity to donate to when it comes to the Australian wildfires. We have to get that under control. I'll put a few in the description below, so do consider joining up with any of those. But in any case, yeah, I really feel like Niantic should have considered Australia this year, just for the sake of solidarity for all of the struggles that they're facing right now with these wildfires. And just in general, I feel like it's about time. Australia has a huge community when it comes to Pokemon Go. And of course, they do have a lot of content creator representation as well, including Zoe 2 Dots. Now, if you've been watching any of Zoe's videos, like, you could tell that there's just a bustling community of Pokemon Go players in Australia. But of course, because of Australia's location, they seldom get a lot of love when it comes to Pokemon Go, and of course it would have been really nice if Niantic could have showed some support for one of the best communities out there by having a Safari Zone event in that continent. I think it's great that they're diversifying their locations with their safari zones, and I'm sure for some logistical reason that they can't make public, they decided to go with 2 United States cities for this year, but hopefully for the next wave of Safari Zone events, typically they happen after GoFest, that they will consider having a Sydney, Australia Safari Zone. I think that would be really cool. It's not like I myself would be able to attend a Safari Zone in Australia. Again, that's one of those destinations that would be out of reach for me, but I know a lot of people who would fly out to Australia for a Safari Zone, and of course for all of my friends who live in Australia, they frequently fly out to the United States for those kinds of events. So it'd be nice if they could have a Safari Zone so that we could fly out to them for a change. But in any case, yeah, I really think this is a pretty big snub. I really hope Niantic does consider having a Safari Zone, or at least communicate to the community that they are considering Australia as a Safari Zone location, but because of the wildfires they can't. Something like that would go a long way. I just feel like Niantic should treat the Australians a lot better than they have been. But in any case, yeah, that's just my thoughts regarding this whole thing. What are your thoughts regarding this? I know a lot of people are not necessarily talking about it. I honestly think Australians deserve better. So yeah, leave your thoughts in the comment section below. And yeah, if you enjoyed this video, definitely share it with your friends, because I think the word needs to go out. Actually, right now we're getting the tickets being sold for the St. Louis Safari Zone, and I know a lot of people in Australia would travel out to the United States for a Safari Zone, and I really think they deserve some love. So yeah, hopefully Niantic is paying attention, and hopefully the community makes their voices heard. But I hope you enjoyed this video, everyone. That's just my thoughts on this whole matter. I'm Count Jinsula, and I'll catch you all later. Hey, how's it going, everyone? Before I end this video, I want to talk about how you can support this channel financially. If you really enjoy my content and you want to chip in, well, definitely check out the link in the description below. It will take you to my Patreon page, and that is how you can support this channel. And on top of all of that, I left a lot of nice, cool perks for you. If you really want to support my channel, then you will not go empty-handed. I will continue to improve the quality of my videos, but at the same time, I will add you to my friends list. I will give you a shout out in my videos. Speaking of a shout out, check out these patrons down below. They are the ones supporting my channel, and so can you. So definitely go and check it out. And for everyone who supports my channel, thank you. So there you have it, everyone. That's going to be it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that thumbs up button as well. I am Count Jinsula, and I'll catch you all later.